Chainsmoker Cat is an anime that popped up recently that gained notoriety because everyone on Twitter hates it because rather than being an anime about a girl failure achieving her dreams, it's actually about the girl failure suffering from the reality of addiction and depression while showing absolutely zero signs of changing for the better. If Twitter hates something, then it's probably the best thing you're gonna see in your entire fucking life. Although I have seen legitimate arguments demoting the anime, the reality is people are mainly upset because, like I said, it's about a girl failure who refuses to change and is actively suffering from the reality of addiction and depression. Not everything has to be the same shit where, yeah, she's a complete failure of she's a complete failure of a Homo sapien, but at least she can achieve her dreams through work and effort. No. The reality is, I probably wouldn't recommend it, mainly because I haven't seen a single episode about it. I heard about it a while back and then decided to actively look into that shit. And it's an anime that I want to watch, mainly because everyone on Twitter hates it. And as we all know, if Twitter hates something, then it's probably the best thing you'll ever experience in your entire life. It's almost like Twitter basically houses nothing but contrarians. And that's definitely the case with Pokopia. $70 for a cozy game that has next to nothing. In fact, it has so much nothing that people are claiming that it's the final decades of humanity or some shit. The reality is that it is not as deep as everyone's making it out to be. So yes, Twitter, I can now say this with full confidence, only houses contrarians. That's it. No one else. If you actively use Twitter, you are a contrarian. Worst of all, you're probably a Karen. Then again, that's reserved for Facebook, which will probably fit the demographic better if you were a Karen, since it only houses postmenopausal women, old people in general, or just fucking clankers. That's it. I'm one step closer to escaping the Matrix because I discovered the undeniable fact that Twitter is full of nothing but contrarians, and if they hate something, that's them secretly promoting it. You know, if I were to actually make something in the future, I'm gonna talk shit about it on Twitter. Because, again, for hopefully the last time, if people on Twitter hate a certain something, then it's probably the best thing you'll ever experience. Because, again, the undeniable fact that basically everyone on Twitter is a fucking contrarian. That's gonna be a new strategy I'm gonna have when I get into the position where I make shit for people. I'm gonna promote it by talking shit about it on Twitter. I'm gonna promote this thing that I'm working on by talking shit about the thing I'm working on Twitter. Name a better way to promote anything you're working on. I've been watching The Walking Dead recently. My mom loves the show, so getting me to watch it with her is ultimately her idea. I made it to season 3, and I promised my mom that I would watch some Walking Dead episodes with her because, yeah, the weekend was a bit chaotic, but the worst part, I didn't watch a single episode with her. That is actually the fucking worst part. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Unforgivable, even. So after this, I'm most likely going to shower, so I don't become the girl failure that I'm willing to watch an entire series dedicated to. I almost said girl boss, but realistically, that's probably significantly worse than a girl failure. At least you're a realist if you're a complete failure of a Homo sapien. If you're a girl boss, it means you're probably a feminist. And feminism is basically just sexism with extra steps. Oh no. Hit your dude with a knife. The intention was to waltz over to the pallet and drop it. Am I cooked? I don't know if I should set up another schedule for a game that I actively play. I only really actively play Dead by Daylight, and it's a game that I actually enjoy. And I've integrated that entire schedule basically into my way of life. I even held off on playing DBD in a couple of days because why play it now when you can live stream it to a bunch of people and in the next coming days, which is absolutely cringe on my end. I like doing this. I have met even more interesting individuals here than I ever did just casually playing the game without recording anything. I swear to God, the moment you put TTV in your name and there's an actual Twitch account that comes up when you try to look the person up, I swear to God, when you have a Twitch and you have TTV in your name, you just immediately become the talk of the town or some shit. You are quite literally diverting everyone's attention to you. Hey, he's a streamer. I should check out this person. Which is why, if they discovered you because of that, you have no reason to be a dick to them. Because what the fuck, you literally told them to go OTO. You literally told them to check out your shit. And now you're being a dick to them. Teleport. Oh no. What if? That was basically what I expected. You're not broken, so... You can fill a table and counteract an add-on. One of the final days of this event that everyone hated, but I actually enjoyed. Oh! Fat ass. Remember what I said about filling the table to counteract the Legion pen. Just bear that in mind. For the remaining 2, if you count this, I suppose, days where this remains active. I do like the Black Banquet as an event. This is technically the very first time we got this shit. It's not going to be perfect. The big argument comes from the fact that this is from the anniversary. This is supposed to be the anniversary. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah! I deserve that. Oh. Well, now the portal's a gun. We also can't go invisible on demand. I'm willing to admit this event is slightly unorthodox, but you can't come in here and act like they followed you home and killed your dog. You get a scoring event for forced penance. I am currently unable to medically assist you. Sacrifice yourself to give everyone else a chance. You're the hero of this story, clearly. If you're gonna die, be as supportive as possible. I'm gonna be on this grind for the entire stream.
When you getting face cam?
Never. I don't have to show my face. I don't need to show my face, and I don't want to show my face. I have no idea how the hell I can get stream interfaces on this.
I heard you have a beautiful face.
I want you to really think about what you just said.
How is Jonathan?
Good, I guess. My brother just willingly leaked out that his ILL name is Jonathan. I got kids in school watching my stuff. Of course I'm upset about that. Why shouldn't I be? Especially since there are kids that are actively using my birth year to lie about their age. If you're a child that actively lies about your age, fuck you. You're an impatient little shit, and I hate you. If it glows, it goes. You can lie about anything about yourself, but don't lie about your age. Or your sexuality. Neither are cool. Oh my god, a Freddy Fazbear, what the fuck? Here. I cannot get a good angle from here. Smile for the cam. Okay, never mind. Fuck this. What I will do is actually use the doors to navigate. Something that's pretty bad. There's a not. If you are using the doors when Springtrap is also using the doors, he can fucking jump scare you. And that's bad. We don't want that. So, the only bad thing about Springtrap's kit is that the survivor side doesn't really have an incentive to use the security doors. Probably the coolest part about their kit, and traveling through the doors is more of a detriment than anything. Ah! Imagine if I had overcome when that shit happened. That's an interesting way to use your machete-like weapon. Look. Hey dude, your sister's here to help. Nah, fuck you, he's helping me. She couldn't help me. I casually reminded myself that I'm looking into the Chainsmoker Cat anime when I own an actual cat that's just wandering around. That is concerning. I'm man enough to admit that. Nervous cat noises. Shut the fuck up. I don't know any content creator from back in the day, but I think you already know what I'm getting into. Should I enter the Laubtuber sphere? Not for like an extended period of time, just as a bit of a joke or a hobby or some shit. Oh my god, instead of small Kyle, it's fucking... Loupy Longhead. Again, I sincerely can't think of a popular creator from back in the day that I can mimic the mannerisms of. I think, unless you're a dead person, having someone loup as you, or in the style of your older content, I feel like that's basically a tribute. Especially since modern YouTube is just objectively shit. What if I louped as a creator from the DBD sphere? I can already see it. It can't be. Laubstauber. I'm getting the fuck out of Dodge. You oxygen huffer. Another ballot. I think what happened is when I was throwing down the pallet, the axe got stuck on the pallet as it was falling, causing it to embed itself on said pallet, only to immediately come off. My right eye is being a bitch right now. Ow. Oh god. It hurts. I'm not even being, this isn't funny. This hurts. I don't think I like this. Ow. I'm not gonna look it up because it usually results in... I can recover this. He didn't even kill me. Now I completely forgot what I was trying to say. Oh, now I remember. I'm not going to look up why my right eye is being a bitch right now, mainly because that typically results in trying to look up information about your illness, which is entirely understandable, But most of the time, half of the time, it results into you going into an overzealous spiral, wondering how serious is it? And also, what's the stuff I can do to make things better for myself? And usually when you look up stuff regarding that, they'll just casually tell you that what actually happened is that you contracted the bubonic plague or some kind of cancer. 5'7". Oh shit.
Are you gonna graduate through Annandale?
I'm doing online schooling. And I also don't know why the hell you're asking me about this shit. Does it really matter what school I attend, or... You're a kid, probably curious about the brother of your friend or some shit.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna time you out because too personal. I just don't feel like it. And also goodbye messages. I don't need moderators in my chat. I am the fucking moderator. I know what can and cannot be done here because there's next to no one in my fucking streams. Shit's gonna stay like that. PlayStation reads out the chat. So I'm basically given a Metal Gear Solid ping whenever someone does something in the chat that I do not agree with. It doesn't read out the block terms, so I do kind of have to look into that shit. And then ban the motherfucker who casually promoted Stream Boo for the millionth fucking time. Just so he can come back with a new account and do that shit again, because not only is viewbotting pretty much rampant on Twitch, it's now gotten to the point where people are demanding others actively viewbot, which is scummy. Because I said I refused to viewbot. There's this one person making several alt accounts harassing me saying, sign up and buy some botted accounts to view bot your shit, or else I'm gonna follow you home and kill your dog, that kind of shit. Dead by Daylight and Stranger Things came out in the same year. They're childhood friends, with at least one dramatic falling out.
Ah!
Fuck you. Did the sound cue for the bottle just play, or did he just completely miss me? I hate my own jokes. I don't think I'm funny. Lobbing more bottles and praying shit works. He's turning into a clown main in real time. Once again, it is nice for a clown to give us his power for the killer that doesn't really have a lot of shit in the Black Banquet, which, just like the anniversary event before it, it will get better. It will get better in the coming years. Behavior isn't this wretched boogeyman that Twitter makes him out to be. Which, once again, I know I said I probably wouldn't bring it up, but if Twitter hates it, then it's probably the best thing you ever experience. I said that with Chainsmoker Cat, I'll say that with DBD. Some of the shit that Deep at Twitter mentions do kind of reflect the player experience. But once again, if Twitter says it's bad, that means it's probably the best thing you'll experience. If TikTok says something is bad, then not only does it mean it's actually really good, probably better than if the Twitter contrarian said it was bad, but it also means that the person said it just received a lobotomy. So maybe excuse some of that shit. Refrain from talking shit. Don't trick me into thinking I was in a chase for longer than necessary. And the one time he actually landed a poison bottle throw, it was in a moment where he decided to stop pressuring me. Motherfucker. On Twitter is a contrarian, and I'm tired of pretending they're not. If Twitter says something's bad, it's good. If Twitter says something is amazing, it's probably something that's pretty fucking stupid. Again, Twitter is the home for contrarians. I don't know why I feel the need to hammer that fact home, but I do. It's objectively true, so I'm not spreading wrong and harmful information. So what I'm doing is perfectly legal. Encouraged even. Alright, now stop holding the dish in a weird way. My cat is occasionally going onto the desk and just looking at stuff. Skill issue. They're gonna do a static blast once that shit is done. What if I get a face cam but exclusively use it for the cat? I wasn't hit by your fucking shock therapy. That means I wasn't there. How did you find me? And how are you missing more bottles than you're throwing? That bottle went to Oklahoma. Having a cat around when you're gaming drastically improves your quality of life. No matter how much of a red flag you are. This character is a terrible role model. Well, what if I told you they were meant to be an asshole and they were never supposed to be a fucking role model? Get your fucking contrarian ass out of here. I'm telling you, it's worse than Reddit. Oh, he's just killing them. She's still dead. Wow. I think this is what an LSD trip looks like, or feels like at least. It would need to be one of them flashier maps, like District, to be what it would look like. But definitely what you're feeling like. You can actively hear the entity talking to you. But I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. You're gonna die. Some shit like that. You can't translate that shit because you're not built different. You're not that guy. You can't translate what the entity is saying. I mean, D&D Vecna did, but that man sincerely believes that he can take over this place. It's like the village idiot drank lighter fluid and pissed into a fountain. Or pissed into a fire. And even he would be smarter. Lara Croft...
It's Maggie and
Guilt.
for comms.
Well, anyways, Lara Croft, Guilt, and Maggie Rhee are the only survivors that have lobby animations that involve inspecting the soil. As for what Maggie is doing, since they actively came out to me and said that they're stalking for comms, does this count as stream sniping? This is an honest question.
Not at all, no, huh?
But anyways, I don't really care what you're doing here unless you're trying to promote view botting. Unless you're trying to promote view botting, do whatever the hell you want in here. We're gonna bend the rules in our favor with this one. He gets it. Your spirit. Your spirit. It might be me, but I feel like bro, the terror radius might be slightly off, and it might be because I'm really actually in the damn thing. But yeah, that's exactly the case. But don't worry, we have Maggie, who told me up front that they're stalking for comms. they exclusively go into lobbies that have streamers that are actively live, just so they can sit in the chat and enforce an impromptu. Hey, we're gonna be on comms. No offense, we joke a lot here, and by we I mean just me because I'm alone. I'm sitting here all by myself in my fucking boxer shorts. I'm willing to admit that I'm a nobody and a complete failure. At least my family loves me all the same. I will kill anyone who tries to take this map from me.
She gave up on me.
Ah. I don't know why I ate that. I felt gluttonous all of a sudden. Ah. Much to the dismay of DBD Twitter, I entertain the idea of more real-world people coming into DBD. The pitches that I'm really proud of are Matthew Cote, because I think it would be a funny as shit. Rhea Ripley, because DBD made a call-out post on Twitter.com asking if she plays the game. But because I feel like pitching an idea, what about someone from the DBD sphere that a lot of people are aware of? Open source modding is going to be a part of the game next year, so maybe... Look, I'm giving behavior way too much credit, but I'm basically saying, hey, later down the line, what if they collaborated with content creators who know a shit ton about DBD, like Arts?
Yeah.
I mean, we basically have Artstarver for... Fuck, literally so much of a forgettable survivor that I can't even remember his name. Jonah Vasquez. Jonah is basically a biblically accurate Artstarver with the headset cosmetic. They look damn near identical. Even got cosmetic to reflect this. And I even got these cosmetics to reflect this. And what he actively wore when Five Nights at Freddy's came into DBD. Medics when we got the second Stranger Things chapter. And to my knowledge, he's still wearing that. But fuck you, I'm still going to wear the outfit that he got when talking about Five Nights at Freddy's, because I own that shit. If you shut the hell up, Spirit will give up on you. Hey, I nearly forgot about that. Alright, you open the door. I get the hell out of here. You leave. We did it. We did it, gang.
Roll GGS, that was good.
Yeah. Dare I say that was so smooth that we probably didn't even need the... Oh, this person is just sniping for comms. By the way, all Spirit Mains will have the Strodo perk basically by default.
So now,
I know, I do.
not good spirit names, no.
Yeah, but the increased sound definitely helps, regardless of your skill level.
If as spirit you rely on Strider, you never can be as good as you could be. Strider trains you to not focus on the sound because it's easy to hear, therefore making it harder to track, especially without it low.
Sorry for the sudden BRB, but basically... I needed sandwich. Sandwich. Trying to cause... It's just the headpiece that makes me think of Melina from Mortal Kombat. Sandwich. Sandwich make me strong. Okay. A single bite out of your trusty sandwich can fully restore your health. And I already ate it. Missed opportunity. Snacks are gone. I'm on my own. Such is the sad reality of streaming around lunch period, basically. I'm 1000% wrong about that. I'm leaving. If it glows, it goes. Sorry, bitch. Craft time's over. Oh shit! Zimpixie's husband just scared the shit out of me. I feel like I'm playing exclusively Survivor, specifically Dwight because I got the cosmetic for him, and I might end this short because I had the brilliant idea of actively streaming DBD while hungry. I try to keep my DBD streams at the bare minimum. I don't care if I'm placed on a meat hook, I'm still presenting the tasty hand. I try to keep my DBD shit at like 2 hours minimum. At the bare minimum. That is definitely too much work for me, but I made this decision somewhat early on, shortly after I decided to stop streaming Fallout 76, simply because it wasn't fun. Fuck you, Todd. They can hear the sounds you make and the grass beneath you moving to accommodate you. So although It's still easy for the killer to track you whilst invisible because you make noise. It's just harder to track you at a distance. That's basically what invisibility boils down to at the end of the day when it comes to DBD. You're just harder to track. If you're extremely close to them, they could probably find you without any issue. Never heard that one before. So there are two killers here. This is a 2v4. Luckily, the other killer is ducked behind a garage door. And now he's just sitting there wondering what the hell he should do. There are like 4 other people outside and he just killed the one person. Distance. You there, Meg. Does he damage the survivor of the handle of the blade? I know it doesn't look like that through the killer's POV, but is that what happens? New killer perk, pressure point. When you perform a basic attack on a survivor, there's a random chance they will be given deep wound. It would not apply to Legion Pen. This hypothetical killer perk, pressure point. You got a critical... You landed a critical hit on the survivor and now they're suffering from deep wound. Though inconsistent, there have been times where there have been times where you harmed more than intended. If he had remembered me, I was gonna be pissed. That's a bitch and a half to deal with. I'm not dealing with this. I'm getting the fuck out of Dodge. So this live stream has devolved into an endurance match of how many matches can I play consistently back to back while kind of starving myself. Actually, hey, if I said I'm hungry, I'm entitled to do this. Today is the day I realize that I have accomplished nothing. I'll elaborate further. Today is the day I realize that I have accomplished absolutely nothing in life. In a situation where I pray to God any and all sins after this moment will involve me being executed. Basically, I committed the unforgivable sin of playing Steal a Brainrot. The reason being just morbid curiosity. That's it. I thought I stumbled onto a rabbit hole of grown men being angry at Steal a Brainrot. Oh, by the way, I nearly forgot to point this out, but yes, I'm not streaming Roblox anymore. Just not for the time being, I guess. For the same reason that I have not spent money on Roblox, I can't stream Roblox out of good faith for the shit that's going on. That doesn't mean I haven't been playing it. Again, morbid curiosity. And the games I play on Roblox are basically just low-budget slop. Kind of depressing. No, it is depressing. So basically, I have been playing. I only played Steal a Brainrot twice, and it's usually the result of seeing the videos of people getting angry over that game, which I thought I stumbled onto. I thought there were countless videos of grown adults being upset over Steal a Brainrot. I tried looking that up. I got like the one video that introduced me to that shit. Then when I tried looking it up, it just redirected me to the average child losing their shit over Steal a Brainrot. Which we all know that shit happens on a regular basis. That's not entertaining. But what is entertaining is a grown-ass man being angry over that shit. And the two times I tried looking for that, morbid curiosity got the better of me, and I felt the need to actually play Steal a Brainrot myself. And I have. I wouldn't say I'm very far into it. I got that shit on mobile, connected it to the profile that I have in the PlayStation, which kind of made me sad because I wanted to... Actually, I feel like I'm probably better off, but I still would have liked an alt account to dick around with. We all would. If you say you don't want an alt account to bring in the multiplayer games to dick around with, you're a liar to everyone, you're a liar to me, and you make me sick to my fucking stomach. We all want to dick around with an alt account. So, I played Steel Brainrot. Unforgivable sin, I know. But it was out of morbid curiosity. I thought, you know what? Maybe I should play it. Ruin some child's day simply because of how sensitive they are. I swear to God, you can steal common brain rot and they'll lose their shit. All this is to say, I got the age verification thing. So enter voice chat, unfortunately. Played Steel Brainrot. Stole someone's shit. Locked my base up and had them wait outside, hoping to bribe with me as I completely ignore this and sell that shit in front of them. I'm absolutely going to use Steel Brainrot exclusively for cheap toxic thrills. Because I play Dead by Daylight. It has to be a place where I can vent and be toxic. And a place that isn't actually one of my personal favorite games. Let's have it be in a game I really don't give a shit about, that's actively in a lawsuit that is extremely fucking goofy, and also one that may or may not prove that the person who actually made this shit is actually terrible. No one could have anticipated the booming popularity, but it's AI generated. You're not inclined to shit. You're not entitled to shit. Triple T is for the people. And yes, it has resulted in several horrible fucking tweets that are just agonizing to go through, as well as even more shovelware games than when the Wii was released. I'm serious, this is like on a biblical level. When the Nintendo Wii was released and they announced Wii, basically, games with the intention of using the Wii's motion controls, you can make that shit on here. And that shit was used and abused to make shovelware. Now that's happening again with Italian Brainrot. And the guy who made that shit, as well as some French company, are actively trying to say, we want to enter that cool little house. We want to enter the house you guys are in because we want to be seen with the cool kids. My condolences for the judge of that lawsuit. Sorry. A ride or die friend, a ride or die situation. No, it's actually trying to help them. Give me my food. Okay, I want more. So the Tufi Tao Tao is the dessert that we see in game. Okay. The offering makes an actual appearance in game. Same probably applies to some of the map offerings. He hesitated. This is where you get the most amount of points in the survival category. That isn't at the very end of the match. That determines if you lived or died and how long you lasted. The door opening slightly on its own distracted me. I know that sounds stupid, but that unironically happens. If you don't do anything with her, we're just gonna assume you're preoccupied with her. If you leave her on the ground, we're gonna assume you're preoccupied with her. Oh shit. I have a dream. Do it. Unless bro just did not notice me. My God. Go fuck yourself. Get. Ah! Ow. Profanity substitutes are cringe. You bitch. Stupid angle. Bruh. Okay. Oh my god. I was actually scared. Bruh. Time. I fucked up. Honest to God, I have no idea how I did that shit twice. He found the secret room! And he skedaddles on out of here, I guess. One more. We're firing you by sending your ass to the entity's realm. Bottles are already going to be involved. You didn't smoke me. Say whatever the hell you want about Clown, but Behavior did an amazing job of designing a character of his variety. He's ugly as shit. However, once again, I have to dock Behavior points. And I did mention this in the DBD survey that was released a few days ago. He uses a flip knife, not a butterfly knife. You dum-dum. I fucked it up, I'm sorry. I mean, I will make it, but who cares? You know, the main reason as to why the clown was buffed was so the killer now has an incentive to use the yellow bottles. When I played as clown, I still used the yellow bottles prior to the buff. But because it was apparent that the yellow bottle users were a minority, that's why clown was buffed. Am I the only one who always thought Steve's survivor icon looked pretty fucking weird? I'm fluent when under pressure. Said. I did it. Somehow we did okay. And that's all the time we have. I enjoyed the time we spent together. Too bad we cannot do this until about a week later. Yet no,